I'm so sorry to inform you that you have cancer.
Unfortunately, it's inoperable.
Well, the test results are in, and they confirm our original diagnosis of diabetes.
We can only deal with the symptoms.
Your child has epilepsy and will probably suffer from seizures forever.
The best we can do is keep her comfortable.
It looks like Alzheimer's.
It's terminal.
Have you or a loved one ever heard the words, "You've got cancer"? Well, there's a 1 in 3 chance at some point in your lifetime, you will. Now, many of you don't want to hear what I have to say next. You'll turn away and tell yourself, this is someone else's problem. Unfortunately, this problem is shared by all of us. With the increased incidence of disease across the general population and our broken healthcare system, it's clear that the wolves are surely at the door. Just look at the stats of pediatric cancers. Today, the number of kids who get them and the number of kids who die from them are all up. But as a nation, do you know we spend 28 times more on potato chips than we spend on pediatric cancer research? That's less than 4% of the annual budget for all of cancer research in general. Could you survive on 4% of the money that you make? How about 4% of the food that you eat? Could you survive on 4% of the love that you get? The answer is absolutely not. You would wither and die. And that's exactly what's happening to these kids in record fashion, and the numbers are increasing every year. And it's not just kids who are suffering. There are adolescents and adults suffering from all sorts of diseases and conditions that are as destructive. And they all have something in common. No one has found a cure. It's almost like no one's really looking. I mean, why should they? The money's in the maintenance, not the cure. And with $1 trillion industry on the line, despite the best intentions and efforts of the frontline researchers and doctors, scientists, and caregivers, keeping people managed and paying is the main corporate goal. So here's what I did. I sold everything that I could. The house, the cars, a business, everything. So I could purchase the very expensive yet necessary equipment to research and manufacture a line of nutraceutical compounds that have been shown to be effective as antiviral, anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and immune-supporting preparations. I've consulted with a renowned group of chemists to design the ultra-clean, no residual extraction protocols for these bioavailable products. We develop specially controlled grow rooms to raise the vegetation hydroponically and seed vegetation aquaponically, and all without any pesticides, herbicides, or fungicides. Just clean food made right here in America. So why am I here today telling you all about this? Well, the plain and simple truth is that I need additional funding. That's right, I need your money. This is a huge project, and like I've already said, I'm all in. I funded the first phase of this enormous undertaking by myself, but there are several more phases that are even more expensive than the first. The money that is raised here will go to purchasing and maintaining additional equipment, supplies, and expanded grow facilities. Funding for research personnel and developing a product line that will allow us to become self-funding in the future is also needed. You know, everyone always says to me, "You're crazy to do this, putting everything on the line and risking it all. What are you thinking?" Well, they might be right. I've stepped out on that branch with no fallback position, and the only thing keeping that branch on the tree right now is financial help from people like you. The next question they ask is, why are you doing this? I'm doing this for those who have suffered, for those who are suffering still, for those who are gone. They didn't want to go, they went out fighting. I'm gonna carry that fight into the future, in their names. I believe that one person can make a difference, and everyone should try. So, I need your help funding the next phase. Send what you can. Sure, I'm asking for a lot, but we need every penny and then some. All of the money raised will go to our efforts to put affordable nutraceutical products in the hands of those that need it the most. Many of these preparations have already been researched and proven. They're just not supported by our broken healthcare system because these preventative cures are sometimes as close as your own garden. And then the power would be in your hands. And we can't have that. That just isn't prudent corporate management now, is it? So my mission is this. I believe that together we can innovate the health process. I believe that together, we can find more affordable, natural, alternative, and healthy therapies. I believe that we can provide compounds and protocols that have been demonstrated to boost the immune system and redefine how we can live our lives. To claim a more peaceful existence, healthy diet, and harmonious lifestyle for all is where we can go together. And finally, I believe that together, we can become the miracle that so many pray for every single day. Good health shouldn't be an industry, it's a birthright. Now ask yourself these questions. Isn't it time to stop being concerned with our bottom line and start focusing on our lifeline? To go to a much wiser man than I, if not us, then who? And if not now, then when? If you're satisfied with your answers, then do nothing. But if you can do more, then you must. Let me leave you with these words. There's an old African proverb which states, if you want to go fast, then go alone. But if you want to go far, then go together. Now, who among you wants to join me? Won't you please help me make this vision a reality? Give what you can and remember, many hands make for light work. Please share this video. Thank you. By the way, there are no guarantees in life. The best we can do is maximize our chances for wellness. Think about it. See ya.